Hombale Films brings to you RCB 12th Man TV.
12 editions of the ICC Men's ODI World Cup from 1975 to 2019. And we've witnessed some nail-biting finishes, raw emotions, so many incredible moments and some jaw-dropping efforts. The 2023 Home World Cup will be no exception. The Indian cricket team has given the country many moments of ecstasy, including the World Cup wins in 1983 and 2011. As we approach another World Cup with a lot of promise, we caught up with people who eat, sleep, breathe cricket for a living, Bangalore's very own cricket journalists, and we asked them to pick their favourite moments from the past World Cups. Which is your favourite World Cup match that features India?
Sriram, I'm going to go with the 1996 World Cup quarter-final. India-Pakistan happened right down the road here at Chinnaswamy Stadium. I remember my uncle had to wait nearly 8 hours in the queue to get the ticket, and later India batted first and Ajay Jadeja just hammered Waqar Younis and the rest of the Pakistan bowlers. And then of course our Bengaluru hero Venkatesh Prasad giving Amir Sohail the send-off when Pakistan was batting later. A truly unforgettable experience, especially since I was right there in the stadium.
One off the top of my head has to be the India-Pakistan semi-final from 2011, the one which was played in Mohali. But this is personally very close to me because of how I thought I played a role back then in helping the team with my superstitions, which was actually walking in front of the television set with my remote in hand. And Yuvraj Singh took, if I'm not wrong, Asad Shafiq's wicket, and a couple of overs later he got Younis Khan out, and I said, okay, this is the drill. This is how it's going to be for the entire innings. I was just walking around and it just continued. India regularly kept chipping away. Harbhajan Singh bowled that beautiful delivery to get Umar Akmal out, and then there was that slower one from Munaf Patel to get Abdul Razak out. And it was just quite thrilling.
It was the 96 World Cup, India versus Pakistan, the quarter-final. I was only 6 years old, so I didn't really understand the whole socio-political significance about that game. It was just a quarter-final. It was Pakistan in the 90s. Through the 90s, they were the defending champions. They had won 92, and maybe the capacity was around 40,000, 45,000, but there were almost 60,000 people inside. It's possibly the greatest I have experienced personally in the World Cup featuring India. Has to be right on top because it was also my first memory of the World Cup.
The one game that comes to mind is India versus England that happened right here in 2011, and primarily because I was at the game. I remember Zahir Khan when he took 2 wickets of 2 balls, Andrew Strauss and Paul Collingwood. The atmosphere was unreal. The decibel level just went up another notch. Just the cheering for the Indian team, the slogans. So just being in that moment in the atmosphere, I will remember that game for the rest of my life.
Let's talk about your favourite World Cup moment, if there is any.
I'd have to go with Sachin Tendulkar's square cut uppercut 6 to Shoaib Akhtar in the 2003 World Cup. Again, India versus Pakistan. Pakistan batted first. They got a pretty decent score, 275 odd. And then the first over that Shoaib Akhtar bowled, and Sachin was facing the first over and the second over of the Indian innings. A bit short, a bit wide, and Sachin just gave it everything with the most unbelievable cut shot you'd ever see. Went over third man for a massive 6. It just absolutely deflated the Pakistan team. I don't think they recovered from that.
Undoubtedly, it has to be the 2nd of April when MS Dhoni hit Nuwan Kolasekara for that 6 and India won the World Cup. That particular moment just sent us all into a frenzy because we were all out on the streets close to 11 p.m. at night. It was just full of emotions because to see players like Sachin Tendulkar, Harbhajan Singh, they were in tears, and we just realized how much it meant to them. It was just a whole concoction of emotions really, and I don't think anything can really top that.
Everybody would probably recollect that moment between our Bengaluru boy Venkatesh Prasad and Amir Sohail, the whole incident when you're a little taken aback when it's happening live. What is happening? Why is he gesturing? And then you almost retrospectively get to understand, like, look at the batsman almost taunting the bowler as if to say that I'm going to hit the next ball there too. And it's almost like the ultimate comeback, right? When the bowler gets him out immediately and then sends him on his way.
The one image that springs to mind is Sachin Tendulkar, uppercutting Shoaib Akhtar over deep third man in Centurion. For an 11-year-old kid, I think that will remain my favorite moment forever. I know, MS Dhoni hitting the six of the last ball, all of that. But for me, that shot, especially for a young kid who grew up, wanting to be Sachin Tendulkar, that will always remain etched in my memory.
A home World Cup after 12 years brings with it a whole lot of excitement and a chance to add some glorious chapters to India's World Cup history. Which is your favorite moment from the previous World Cups? Do let us know in the comments below.